It's ludicrous. I took care of him since he was a child.
Mark, what do you have to say?
I was 11. It was the exact morning of September 11th.
Now, you say you witnessed Heather buying Brandon and friends alcohol. Is that true?
Yes.
And tell me about that.
That was really hard. I was 15 years old and I just witnessed my friend pass away. And police are asking me if we bought alcohol. Yes, we did. I had a hard time remembering when. It wasn't. We went to Ashford's Spirit, and I still remember that night very clearly. Usually when we bought alcohol, it was usually that night. But it was not that night. It wasn't the night before. It was before that. We went in. Heather and Brandon went in because Heather could not physically pick up the beer. She had Brandon go in with her and pick it up.
But you say you don't drink.
No.
So who were you buying it for?
I wasn't in there buying anything. I told you, the videotape at Ashford Spirit.
Which is a store.
Which is a store. They didn't know me, and they have camera right there with everybody coming in. They did not see me at all the day before, the day of, or the day after buying. They didn't even know who I was, buying alcohol for any one of those kids.
Did you ever go in there and buy alcohol with Brandon?
No.
Never happened.
No,
Chris?
children weren't allowed in there. That's ludicrous.
Chris, what do you say about that?
He's listening to
All I really
his
have
buddy right there. What to say?
All I really have to say is if you were 15 years old, would you go to your family's package store to buy alcohol? Would that make any sense?
Well,
And you said you showed Heather the crush pills that Brandon took from her purse
Yes.
that night. You showed them to her when?
When she got back from dropping Travis off.
Okay. So when she gets back from dropping you, Travis, off, you show her the crushed pill. She comes in without Brandon.
Yes.
He's in the car. She comes in without him. You show her the crushed pills on the counter and say what?
I showed her what he was doing. I said I was sick. I hadn't been up. I showed her everything on the counter, and I asked her, should we bring Brandon to the hospital? She said, no, he'll be all right. Just we'll check on him for a little while, which in turn meant I was going to check on him because she went to bed.
Did you check on him?
I checked on him twice.
Did she ever check on him?
No.
Okay, why did you leave your son in the car? Why did you think he was asleep in the back of the car? Did you think he was drunk?
no.
You just
No,
thought he
I
was
thought
asleep?
he was finally, it was like 5 a.m, and he was finally getting some sleep. So I went in, got a pillow and a blanket, gave him a kiss on the forehead, love you, baby, and that was it.
But when it came time to take Travis home, you didn't want to ride with him driving, correct, Travis?
He's underage.
Why?
He didn't have,
He was very, very drunk.
I'm sorry?
He was very drunk.
He was very drunk.
Yes.
And did you tell Heather that?
Yeah.
You said he's too drunk to drive me home?
Yeah, I did.
I understand he didn't have a license and he was underage, but he did drive.
Yes.
And you said, no, I don't want him taking me home. He's too drunk. Did he tell you that?
no.
Travis did not tell you he's too drunk, come take me home.
No, he said, I want you to take me home. And he also told me that he snuck out and that he didn't want me to tell his father.
We haven't heard everything Brandon's friends have to say about Heather's behavior. One of them has another shocking accusation. We might as well get it all on the table. We'll be right back.
Heather bought Brandon all the time, and I didn't know it. These struggles that we went through with his use the whole time he was getting it from his mother is just disgusting. She was his mother. How can you do that? How do you get alcohol and prescription to a 15-year-old person?
I've never bought and or alcohol for Brandon Lee Speziowski. Never.
Well, that was Heather, who says her life has not been the same since she found her 15-year-old son Brandon dead in the back seat of her car 5 years ago. He died of what appears to be an accidental overdose after swallowing and snorting Heather's pills along with vodka and beer. Now, Brandon's father and best friends all blame Heather for Brandon's death because they say she bought her son alcohol and allowed him access to drugs. Here's what DCFS said about what happened. Brandon's mother observed her child inebriated and was reported to have knowledge of his drug and alcohol use on that evening. She had multiple opportunities to seek medical treatment, but failed to do so. She failed to obtain medical treatment in a reasonable amount of time. According to her reported time frame, the child died between 6:30 and 8:30 a.m. It is reasonable to believe if Brandon was provided medical treatment during the 4-hour time frame that his mother had contact with him, his chances of survival may have been dramatically increased. Instead, she displaced her responsibility on Chris, who was feeling ill. Now, that was their finding.
That was an allegation. Yes, it was.
No, it was a finding
A finding of.
by that agency.
Yes.
Department of Child and Family Services.
Yes. I mean, it was unsubstantiated. I mean, they couldn't. They say that.
Substantiated.
Well, it was.
What about yours, Brian?
It was.
Your packet of
Okay,
it before.
hold on. Hang on.
That put him in depression and started him.
We're talking to
doing
me.
drugs.
We're talking to me. We're talking to me. These are not unsubstantiated because we have Chris here who's saying he showed
And
you the crushed up pills
He's
on the
saving
counter.
himself. Because
I'm
he
not
changed
sure
his
how
story.
that helps him.
No, he
And-
changed the story because first,
And AJ
I'm sorry to
is
interrupt
saying-
you, but first Brian came to the house, was screaming at Chris. Chris was taking the blame for it. I was out on the porch. I didn't know what was going on. Chris told me before we got in, because there was Doritos, everything all over the place. He told me to go to bed and let Brandon clean up the next morning. That's exactly what you said. Are you going to say that you didn't say that?
When did I say that?
You told me when I started cleaning up.
Beer cans?
I didn't see any beer cans. No, sir. I told you I saw the vodka bottle. Yes, I don't know where they got that from,
Okay.
but that went down the drain and I threw it in the garbage. And for everybody to boo
Chris-
me, nobody knows my story. So at
Well,
least
we're trying to learn it. Chris, were there beer cans?
Yeah, it was the only thing dirty in the house.
I'm sorry?
It was the counter, and it had the pills, the beer cans, and the vodka bottle.
Okay, I think the point is, Heather, that according to what you're saying that you knew your son was drinking vodka, which is worse than beer. Chris is saying he showed you crushed up pills where he had crushed up more tablets.
he did not show
to
me
snort
that.
them.
No, he did not show me that. He did not tell me that. He came in earlier. and said
Travis
he had
is saying he
stomach
came
ache.
to you and said
Well,
he's
Travis
too drunk.
That was the first time Travis was ever at the house.
You
I
told
never
me
even knew
he-
he existed.
Okay, so he certainly had no agenda against you because you didn't even know he existed.
He
Go
does
ahead.
because Brian paid him off the $100 a head.
Brandon was mad that I wouldn't let him drive me home. He was too intoxicated. I didn't want any of us to get hurt. And she said, "Oh, don't worry about him.
Can we take
He's
polygraphs?
been that drunk before." So she's known him being that drunk before.
Now, AJ has another revelation about Heather.
In the summer of 2007, I was 15. Me, Brandon, and Heather went to a mall. After shopping for a while, we got a hotel room. We went to the package store where Heather bought us a liter of vodka and a six-pack of other alcoholic beverage. And we went back to the hotel room. All three of us were pretty drunk. Brandon ended up passing out on the bed where I laid next to him and Heather laid next to me. Earlier in the morning, I woke up to Heather being on top of me, performing in activities. We were having. I was very shocked that happened, knowing that Brandon was sleeping 6 inches away from me, and why his mother would do that. So I was very stunned. I felt sick to my stomach, and I had to leave. I didn't know how to tell my best friend about what his mother had done. Since the night in the hotel, I've never discussed the matter with Heather. Been carrying me for almost 6 years now.
Heather, what do you say about that?
I really don't know what to say. All I know is
Did that happen?
no. The detectives came to my door.
We're not talking about the door. We're asking
What?
whether or not you had with this.
He was a child.
Exactly.
Exactly. No,
says he
I was
woke
going out
up-
with my fiance. Was 42 that died in the accident.
Are-
No,
are-
I don't.
Was this a close call? Is there anything fuzzy about this at all, AJ?
Not at all. Not at all. It happened. It needs to come out, and it happened.
He straight up says that you him in his sleep in
It makes me sick.
in 2007.
It really makes me sick.
Did that happen?
No, it makes me sick to actually have those allegations against me. I don't even know what to do. I feel off. I feel so off. I don't even know what to do with my life. I don't even know. People are coming at me at all angles, and Brian's the main person
He
coming
said-
at me.
But you have AJ down here who said, and I quote, because it really jumped out at me.
AJ
He said, and I quote, "I
was
don't want
working
any
at the
secrets
camp.
anymore. I just wish I could have my best friend back."
My child died. In my arms, he was gone.
Did you have
I don't really care about anybody else but myself
Did you
right
have
now.
relations with him?
No, I don't.
You cared about yourself instead
Did you
of.
have relations with
I
AJ?
want to have
And then
together
two.
with
You
Brian.
should have put him first. You're second. A woman always puts her child
Of
first.
course,
Parents put
of
their kids
course.
first. Always.
And you broke his nose because of depression and
Hey, listen, a mother will step in front of a bus for a child, not throw him under it. That's
you did.
Did you have relations with AJ?
No, I did not.
Did you have relations with Mark, who's sitting right next to you?
Oh my God. Mark was my son. I mean, that's ludicrous. I took care of him since he was a child.
Mark, what do you have to say?
I was 11. It was the exact morning of September 11th. I was home from school. I actually got suspended. I woke up with her hand in my pants and just